Hey Mayana, can you turn the heat up? It's really cold in here.
Why don't you just use a blanket? I'm trying to conserve energy and save money.
We're already saving money. We have geothermal heating.
What's geothermal heating? The difference between a geothermal furnace and a gas furnace.
Geothermal uses the Earth's heat.
Geothermal heating works when heat is absorbed from the ground and pumped into your house. The water circulating in the earth loop is colder than the surrounding ground. This causes the water to absorb energy in the form of heat from the earth. The water carries this energy to the heat exchanger in the pump. In the heat exchanger, refrigerant absorbs the heat energy from the water. The water now leaves the heat exchanger at a colder temperature and circulates through the earth loop to pick up more energy. The refrigerant gas, which contains energy gained from the earth loop, travels to the heat exchanger to the compressor. In the compressor, the refrigerant temperature rises to 160 degrees. The superheated refrigerant leaves to the air heat exchanger. Here, the heat pump's blower circulates air across the air coil, increasing the temperature of the air, which is blown through the ductwork to heat the home. After refrigerant releases its heat energy to the air, it then flows to the earth loop heat exchanger to start the cycle again. Gas furnaces populate the largest portion of homes today. These furnaces operate by burning natural gas consisting of both methane and other carbon-based gases. The igniter within the furnace turns on when the thermostat in the home registers below a preset temperature. Gas begins to flow into the furnace through underground pipes, and the igniter then lights the natural gas, creating several flames that heat a set of metal tubes known as a heat exchanger within your furnace. The heat exchanger is the part that the cold return air will flow over and become warm before the blower sends this air to the vents throughout your home. Because the gases are flowing into the heat exchanger in this process, a cracked or damaged heat exchanger can cause carbon monoxide, an odorless, tasteless, deadly gas to enter your home.
Gas furnaces use natural gas, which is acquired through fracking.
Fracking is really bad for the environment.
Yeah, fracking can cause contamination of groundwater. Chemical additives are used in the drilling, mud, slurries, and fluids required for the fracking process. Each well produces millions of gallons of toxic fluid containing not only the added chemicals, but other naturally occurring radioactive material. These can possibly leak into people's water.
Those are reasons why fracking is dangerous, but other reasons include water pollution due to chemical runoff from fracking sites. In 2011, tests of water supplies, such as one in particular in Wyoming, show that drinking water has been tainted by fracturing chemicals, leaving the water unfit for consumption. Another reason fracking is dangerous is that companies are not required to show which chemicals are used during the fracking process. Lastly, fracking has been linked to earthquakes caused by the weakening of the support shale. Another reason that natural gas is hard to use is that it requires an extensive pipelines to deliver to homes and other businesses that would use furnaces or other cooking utensils that require natural gas.
What are the major benefits of geothermal heating to make it so much better than gas furnaces?
Well, geothermal heating requires less maintenance than a regular gas furnace does. They typically require high maintenance.
And what's the difference between how a geothermal furnace is used in the summer and in the winter?
In the winter, the cold air goes to the ground and comes back as hot air. In the summer, the hot air from the house goes through the water heater to the ground and gets cooled off and returned to the house as cold air.
What is the average cost per month for geothermal and gas furnaces?
The average bill is $185 for 5,000 square foot with 4 people living in it. The regular cost should be $250.
But how much does it cost to heat your home using gas? In general, northeastern states pay the most. The typical average for heating a home in the Northeast in 2007 for 1 year using gas was about $1,400. This works out to about $117 per month. But the monthly average is disproportionate because heating is used more in the winter months than in the summer months. Figures from 2005 indicated that northwestern states such as Washington pay less, averaging around $80 per month. In more southern states such as Arizona, heating costs can be as little as $35 per month. However, there is no way to completely lock averages into region, because factors such as insulation, politics, etc. can all impact how much gas is used per month and how much it costs. The efficiency of a gas heating system has a large impact on the heating bill. If a gas furnace is old, has a poor design in terms of venting, or is consistently experiencing problems with dirty burners and filters, then the system must run more often to maintain a comfortable temperature in the home, and more upkeep for the system will be required. Thus, this raises the cost of the heating.
What benefits of geothermal heating that make it so much better than gas furnaces?
Well, gas furnaces typically have a high maintenance, but geothermal energy, wait, is it geothermal furnaces or geothermal?
As you can see, part of the problem with gas furnaces is that they make a lot of noise, which can cause noise pollution within houses.
Grandma! Why do you laugh?